What if I told you one of the Indian biggest blockbuster of recent year isn't just an action thriller? What if it's also trying to shape the way you think about politics and nationalism and history? Ever since Dhurandhar released, audiences have been divided. Some call it patriotic masterpiece, others call it propaganda. So today we are breaking down why many critics believe Dhurandhar crosses the line from entertainment into political messaging. Before talking about Dhurandhar, we need to understand what propaganda actually is. Propaganda isn't necessarily a lie. A lot of people think propaganda means fake information, but that's not true. Propaganda can use real facts, real events, and real emotions. The key idea is it presents information in a way that it pushes specific political ideology, viewpoint while downplaying alternatives. And that's exactly where debate about Dhurandhar begins. One of the biggest criticisms of Dhurandhar is its portrayal of Indian modern politics. The film incorporates real political footage and reference to major political events, including moments associated with PM Modi's government. Critics argue that these scenes does not simply provide historical context; they frame political era as solution of India's problem, especially Modi's. The controversy even became bigger when the movie presents highly debatable events such as demonetization in a largely positive and strategic light. Critics argue that it's controversial politics and shows in a success that contrasts terrorism and fake currency while giving little attention to economic hardship people experience. And that's where problem of propaganda begins. Another reason is the movie's depiction of Pakistan. The story revolves around Indian intelligence operation inside Pakistan and portrays Pakistani criminal, political and terror networks as deeply interconnected. The franchise has been praised by some viewers for showing what considered as harsh realities, but critics argue that it often presents Pakistan through overwhelmingly negative lens. Now that doesn't automatically make a movie propaganda. Many movies have villains based on real countries and government, but critics argue that Dhurandhar rarely explores the complexity and nuance of this matter, which I don't particularly agree. And when a movie links patriotism with one of the political viewpoints while portraying an entire nation almost as a threat, the propaganda becomes more stronger. Perhaps the strongest argument is how Dhurandhar mixes real history with fictional storytelling. The film references real events like IC-814 hijacking and 2008 Mumbai attacks while building a fictional spy narrative around them. This creates a powerful effect. When audience see real historical events or reference mixed with the fictional heroes, it becomes harder to separate documented history from filmmakers' interpretation. Critics argue that this can make political messaging feel more believable and emotionally convincing than a straightforward political speech ever could. So, Dhurandhar is propaganda? The answer depends on how you define propaganda. If you see propaganda as a pushing single political viewpoint while ignoring others, then it can be seen in that way. If you see it just a patriotic film from one perspective, then it's simply great storytelling. Either way, it has clearly started a bigger debate beyond cinema. Thank you, have a nice day, and let me know in the comments what do you think about it.